Hello, Southside High School. This is Mr. Heller along with the guidance department. Today's presentation is focused on what's called Erin's Law. And Erin's Law is a national focus that talks about child abuse and child sexual abuse and the information you need to know to help keep yourself and others safe. Today's goals are to help with understanding what is sexual abuse and the issues around it. We're going to talk about the definitions of the abuse, emotional abuse, neglect, abandonment, sexual harassment. We're going to talk about child abuse and the many forms it can take, the effects, most importantly, how to seek help. So what is child abuse? Child abuse is when a parent, guardian, caregiver, or other adult, or through action or failing to act, causes injury, death, emotional harm, or risk of serious harm to a child. There can be many forms of child maltreatment, including physical abuse, emotional abuse, sexual abuse, and neglect. Physical abuse is not accidental. It is intentional. It can result in bruises, burns, bites, broken bones, and black eyes. They can come about as a result of punchings, beatings, kickings, bitings, shakings, throwing, stabbing, choking, hitting, burning, or otherwise harming a child that is inflicted by their parent, guardian, or any caregiver who has a responsibility to take care of you. Emotional abuse is behavior from another individual that impairs your emotional development or sense of self-worth. This may include constant criticism, threats, rejection from either a parent, guardian, caregiver, or any other person who has responsibility of you. Sexual abuse includes activities by a parent, guardian, caregiver, or other persons such as fondling, penetration, incest, rape, indecent exposure, exploitation through prostitution, pornographic materials, and sexting. We're going to now watch a video from Erin herself describing her story and the results of it.
If you're a student who has experienced any form of abuse, know that you're not alone. In 2017, there were 7.4 million reports of child abuse. This is not your fault. You have nothing to be ashamed of, and you'd be surprised to know how many students have experienced similar abuse. It is every student's right to feel safe with their guardian, parent, or caregiver. Students who have been abused by a parent, guardian, caregiver, or other adult may have less confidence, an eating disorder, increased fear, be promiscuous, use drugs and alcohol, and have anxiety or depression and even suicidal thoughts. Students often don't tell because they feel adults will not understand them. They feel no one will believe them. They feel they may get blamed. They feel adults will not do anything to help them. They feel their peers may make fun of them, and they feel like it might just make things worse.
All right, students, so what to do if you are being abused? Be a self-advocate. A self-advocate means speaking up for yourself, telling people what you need, and taking action. Assert your rights. You have to stop the abuse. Every student has the right to feel safe at home with their parent, guardian, or caregiver. It is your right to talk with another adult, such as a school counselor, teacher, administrator, or other trusted adult at your school. When you do speak to a trusted adult at your school, make sure you share all the information. Ask what can be done so I feel safe. There are laws outlining child abuse, and your counselors, teachers, and administrators are aware of them. How to help a friend who's being abused. First of all, suggest that your friend talk with a trusted adult. We just went over who those trusted adults are. Listen to what your friend has to say. Don't be judgmental. Don't make them feel ashamed. Tell your friend that you are available when they need to talk. Make it clear that you care and you are concerned. Talk in private, and most importantly, do not gossip about what your friend has shared. Ms. Leonard is going to talk about who you need to talk to if you have experienced abuse or are experiencing abuse.
Now let's talk about when to talk to an adult. Who should you talk to? Sit down privately with your friend and come up with the name of a trusted adult, a parent, a guardian, or a trusted adult at your school. If you think that your friend is in immediate danger, but he or she does not want to seek any type of help, go ahead and tell an adult that you trust. The best way that you can help your friend is to connect them with a trusted adult immediately. Remember, we are here for you. During those times when you feel broken, know that someone is here for you. You matter. You deserve to receive love and support from your parent, your guardian, or your caregiver. It doesn't take away the hurt, but hope is a powerful medicine for pain. Also realize that if an adult does not respond the way that you need them to right away, you go to a different adult. You can't control whether or not you've been abused, but you control whether or not you respond, how it is that you respond, and how many times you contact somebody. Don't give up. Remember, any kind of abuse is not your fault. You don't deserve to be treated this way, and you should be safe. Who do you talk to? There are many individuals in your community that can help, that you can talk to, and that you can seek support. A school counselor, a teacher, an administrator, or a trusted adult at your school. Church, youth group, Center for Nonviolence, Project Safe Place, the YWCA, Northeast Indiana Hotline, Safe Space Hotline, the National Youth Violence Prevention Resource Center Hotline, 211. And also realize that if you don't feel comfortable talking to someone face to face or over the phone, you can access any of those websites, and then you can start a chat, get information. You can remain anonymous and still get the type of support that you need. You could also call other national hotlines like the Domestic Violence, the National Sexual Assault Hotline, or the Suicide and Crisis. Realize that you're in a classroom right now with some teachers. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact them. Or if you'd like to come down and talk to somebody in the guidance department to ask questions or to just kind of unload a little bit, we're here for you. All you have to do is let a trusted adult know where it is that you are going.